肉包子。讲。你还踢我，你踢我，卡卡，卡卡，不摸了，不摸了 ，no no no no。Got to introduce you to what I did to get in. I went to the Beijing Academy of Creative Arts. That's where I went for my A-levels, and I took fine arts. I think it's in here somewhere. Oops. Missing in action, apparently. This isn't the first book either. Wait, I have no idea what I did, but there you go. I did some stuff. Because you're supposed to do A-levels, foundation, and then the... Oh, I hope you and your family are all doing well, and you have all the necessary things you need. Yes, a fine arts course at Chelsea the next year, but not this year. We didn't even talk about the name that they gave us was, what is this? Oh, that's the layout, which I forgot existed, so I didn't follow this layout to any degree. So our first theme, variations and similarities. I am similar to this sketchbook because we are both objects that are existent on Earth in the cosmos. But we are also different. This sketchbook isn't sentient, or I don't know that it is sentient and I am sentient. You could say anything for this. So you see, therein lies the problem. Make sure your phone is perched on the most precarious place possible. A brain. It's not my brain because I don't have one of these organs. I came up with, and I hate mind maps, so I did a list instead, and I think my teachers were severely ticked off. Sea life, sea creatures, and here I wrote some stuff. I talk about sea life, and I also crumpled up all of my documents. This is a screen print, I think. No, printing, I think it's in this box section. Oh, crap. I swear it. Oh, it's here. I found it. Yay. Ow. I carved out the first layer, and then I printed it, and then I carved out a second layer, and then I printed that on top, and did the background. Wait, no. You do the background with each layer, and then you layer the other layers on top of your previous layer. That's my dog. These are pictures that I took when I visited the Natural History Museum. Look at these birds. Anemones. Sea cucumbers. Look at those. Fish. I don't want to read this because it's drivel. Mom has a friend who has a friend. That friend does traditional medicine, and if you know about traditional pen. The sort of like not having ink. So this is you. Or me. This is me. Nice. Art right here. If the Chinese traditional medicine examiner is to examine your hair, then they'll know what's wrong with you, or they'll figure it out based on deductive reasoning. That's what I was talking about here, because I thought it was interesting. I thought it might be a novel topic to explore, because I'm not sure any of my classmates would have done this. Lots of people were doing stuff, the people and the environment, global warming, and this is Francis Bacon's painting. That is also, no, is it Francis Bacon? I don't know. Oh yeah, these are both Bacon. Michael Andrews, a man who suddenly fell over because I like it. Unusual. The two Japanese wrestlers by a sink by Lucian Freud. Next, we went to David Hockney exhibition, a collaboration between the museum in London, British Tate Museum, and the M Woods Art Community, which is where the exhibition was hosted. They just told us to write up a thing on what we saw and which pieces of art we liked. That's more of the... I forgot his name already. What? David Hockney. User, my classmates. You know, the classic, close your eyes and don't look at the page and draw what you see in front of you without looking at your page. It's supposed to be a creative exercise, and we like creativity here in art class. Zoe? Hannah? Wendy? Ow. That's... I don't know who that is. Yes. Nice. Talking to each other like normal human beings, we drew each other instead. Yes. Okay. Hands. A crocodile. We had to go outside and draw the surrounding area. We had to draw... That's Zoe. What? That's Wendy. Wendy with broomstick. This is a study of my left hand, because I don't know how to draw my right hand, because I draw with my right hand. This is more studies of the Hutongs and the Lama Temple. The Lama Temple. Lots of roofing tiles. Bright colors. Red mostly. And yellow. And red. We went outside and we drew some strangers because we're really weird people. It is more of the Hutong And because it was really hot outside, we refused to stay in the sun all day and draw the buildings. Don't do this when you attend art school, okay? Don't cheat. Don't listen to a single word. We took pictures and then we went into a place for tea. Ta-da. We went here and we sat and we ordered some tea and we drew from photographs. Oh, this was architectural studies in 798 and there was lots of machinery. 798. It's the main art site for exhibitions and such here. We went there one day because that's where all the cool kids go. Complex looking heavy machinery. For example, the exhibitions in the UCCA. The exhibition we went to was called Society Guidance Part 2. Part 2. Map. Here's a map in case you can't find the exit. Oh, that was from a video. Oh no. Here we went to the nearest botanical garden. Am I talking to myself? We did botanical studies because cool arts thing before we get stuck in at the studio. 不是你帮我说一下，你觉得好呀？肯定是。不是，你觉得好没用啊？不是我觉得你好没用啊！你好也没用啊！到底是哪个意思？是你好没用啊，还是你好也没用？你这小破脚后烟，你还穿一这个？没有啊。我用后脚跟都能想得出来这件事。This is a sea creature design for my monoprinting. Okay, that's great. See, 猫。We had to make a cat. 手摸这个容易摸脏啊，用点摸白的地儿。We had to make a cat sculpture. So I did. Where is the 狗 Interesting. Where is? 那为什么我就得 Because the 皮是硬。Where's 狗？过来，来哪儿呢？不是，这包子捧坏了。让不让我们出镜？我们群众演员你也得给盒饭呀，是吧？把这么多小狗狗给说懵了。This is a monoprint sketches of weird fish here, and they're here with me now. Like my dog is, but she's not in shot because she doesn't want to get right up here, right close to me. Eh? Oh, at the beginning of everything, before we even started on our actual A-level projects, it was mandatory for us to try out every single area of and type of art that they had to offer. So, and so this is for graphic design, and we had to design. We had to design to make the alphabet using common stationery items: string, hair clips, and paper clips. Hey, and these are the names. These were notes that we had to take. Erwin Worm. Yes, we were trying to emulate Worm in these. But, I mean, these are cool. His work is cool. He's Austrian cyanotypes. Monoprint and some artist studies. Why not? Experimentation is key. Hands are cool. Well, not really. Hands are convenient. That's the piping on the roof. Vegetable. As you can see, my formatting is not very efficient. It does take up a lot of space. Performance arts. No. This part was so boring. It was exciting and fun. Because everything is exciting and fun. Dog is asleep. That's dog. That's what they called it. They gave it a fancy title so it seemed like we were doing actual work instead of just playing around. Design. What? Photo montage and collage. Poster for an existing exhibition such as Invitation to Different World Spectres, the Spiritual World in Foreign Country at the Hotel Memorial Museum of Art. Or you can make an exhibition that doesn't exist or a room that doesn't exist. This house has people in it. Dog. Dinosaurs. Oh, that's my final poster. Hotel Memorial Museum of Art exhibition. This is more making screen printing because they didn't have enough to spend materials for screen printing, so we printed everything on paper. The paper was completely destroyed during the screen printing. It resulted in these. Photocopy and paste in more paper. Contact sheets for photography. They let us go outside and wander around the city without supervision because, hey, that's the type of responsible. You had to learn how to make them into contact sheets. They couldn't have been existing photos. Oh, no. You had to go outside for that one specific day. And they trust that you won't just go home and sleep for 12 hours. Pacific theme. Marketplace. This is called the marketplace. Oh, the rule was you couldn't take pictures of art exhibitions. So what did we do? We went and took pictures of another artist's art exhibition. Oh, these are inverse black and white renditions of the photograph. And this means raw. And fruit. That's a cyanotype. That's the process by which you make cyanotypes. Interesting. Yes. Feet, because Quentin Tarantino. These are some more poster designs that I did, but didn't manage to finish because Photoshop crashed and decided to delete my entire project. That was nice, thank you. These are some posters, pamphlets in Japan. Japan, Tokyo. Oh, that's a cicada. Cicada? It's wing. 蛐蛐. No, 知了. It's this. You know, the bug latches onto trees and goes, you know, during summer when it's really hot outside. That's my cat. I took these pictures. It promptly collapsed. Our 3D project. Our first. I made one of my own too. It's a moth-ish. I cut up lots of things to make this. Hello, this is a sleeve from a t-shirt. Oh, cyanotype. Process of cyanotyping requires you to put a thing under the heat print so that when you turn the thing on, take the paper off and you wash it and you hang it up to dry and then this image appears. It's kind of like Polaroid pictures. Yes. We made lots of prints of plants because that was all that we could find. We had to figure out how to make a zine. A zine? Fancy staples. Oh, I have my zine with me actually. Sewing. What's it called? A thread. Oh, I like this artist a lot. He draws wonderfully weird and fantastic things. And she does too. The exhibition that we went to that we weren't supposed to go to, her art was featured. Naked person, because I like people just the way they are. Rene Magritte, the man with the bowler hat, and the apple on his face. That's the same artist. These are sketches, boring pencil sketch. That's a papaya or a pitaya. Mugua, chairs. Me and my dad and I. Pictures. Fabric. Ooh, why did I stick these in? I could still use them on my wolf purse. Let me just stick something else in its place. Here we go. Next, this was a collage, a physical collage. See, you can feel the texture of the physicalness. Well, what they wanted us to do is that involve some 3D element. Ultimately, I just put a tiny clay rock on it because I had no idea how else not to hinder the reader's experience. We did 3 versions. This is the final version. This was the first version. You see, the 3D element. How interesting. Dear Christ, I hate this tape so much. It's like glue tack that you kept on there for 20 years. There's my rock. Lonely hell. Or, no, people who have sinned being trapped in stone, I think. But we'll get there when we get there. No idea what you're talking about. So the sketches from before, I printed them out on translucent paper, so it several tries to get it right. Wool felt. I felted it by stabbing it into that shape. It's a fish trapped in a rock, infested with maggots. Here, the first chair is colored in, but the second chair, the space occupying the seat, revelation. Oh, Alice mailed this to me through snail mail. What's your flower? Mine is Aster, Morning Glory, Sapphire. I didn't know that. A trip around the world is in store for you, with it a great deal of happiness too. You will have unlimited money and life for you will be very sunny. Do not seek for new friends, your old ones are very worthwhile. You yield. That's my stamp. M for Mia. It was meant to be on the back. See, a cool insignia. It's called Return to Innocence. There's a lady with bird. My topic, particularly those suffering from debilitating illnesses such as Alzheimer's, neglecting your elders in elders' homes. I broke it. The cover is made of cloth. I think I drew this on using watercolor. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I did a fake barcode as well. The elderly population is more numerous than the infant population. It's neurons. Again, I shouldn't have used hard paper. Look at this, isn't it cool? There's a page, but the inside is like that. See, there's another page in between. There's more here that meets the eye. Oh, to contrast the texture of the hands to the age and textures of tree bark. Look, see. The end. Oh, this is just ideas for the zine. And this is my favorite version of Little Prince. And this, I won't show you the whole thing. If you see this book, this version of the book, then you should see how you like it. Research. Oh, there's a nursing home in Netherlands. I can't read my own handwriting. That mimics an artificial virtual village designed for the care of elders with dementia. I read that there were more similar nursing homes opening up all across the world, so that's good news. 99 Fears. I really enjoy this book. It's quite funny. It's kind of David Shirkley-ish. These are more of my drawings. The technical mumbo-jumbo? Yes, exactly. That's Lucian Freud's. The tape was, and now my fingers are all octopusy. Uninteresting tour. Everything here. There's lots to cover, and we're not through yet. For now, I will show you my tree baby. Look, even as a mirror. See, there you are. Anyway, goodbye. Please take care of yourselves, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.